Lately, I've been thinking about the phrase work to live, not live to work, which sounds lovely, but if you look at how many of us actually do this, it often feels more like get up, commute, work, commute, repeat. And by the end of it, there isn't much left for anything else. A lot of people at this stage of life aren't necessarily desperate to retire, they just want to consider earning in a different way. It's not about stopping, it's about not feeling that sense of freedom. I saw something that said recently, we don't buy things with money, we buy them with hours of our life. And that really struck me because many people work is a lot of hours and not leaving much energy in return. I also saw a post joking that the most popular hobby for women is drinking coffee and doing nothing. And it was funny, but also very recognisable because for a lot of us, that's not a hobby, that's rest and recuperation. Something else I've noticed is how differently the younger generation seem to think about work. They don't automatically tie it to a place. They use tech to work remotely, to structure their time differently. They don't always accept commuting and being in a building all day as the only option. And I think as a lot of us are getting older, we are quietly seeing and thinking we never really considered that as an option before. Over the past few years, many of us have been learning more about technology, often just to keep up. But I'm starting to think that for some people, it's becoming something else. Not about being modern, but about having more choice in how we earn and how much of life work takes up. This isn't really about grinding to a halt, it's about whether work has to take up this much time from us and whether tech might be one of the ways we can gently change that at our own pace. I think this is the stage of working life that doesn't get talked about very much, where people aren't done, but they know something needs to change. I'd be really interested to know if other people have had this same thought, not about stopping work, but about changing how they work to fit into a more flexible lifestyle, and whether learning tech has started to feel more like it might be part of that.